Hey everybody, it's Melanie, the Carnivore Queen. I wanted to do a really quick video today on how I handle eating at holiday parties. So yesterday I had a holiday party. It was my annual big Christmas party that my family has, and I was even assigned a dish to make, and that's what I do every year. I make this really special. I call it the Old Chicago dip. It's like kind of an offshoot of a restaurant that we have here. This dip that they make, I recreated it, and it's kind of like sausage and cream cheese and banana peppers and rotel, and it's kind of spicy, and everybody just goes crazy for it, and they ask for it every year at the party. And of course I include, tortilla chips to dip it. Do I eat it? No, I don't eat it at all. Like none, zero. In fact, I did not eat one thing at the party, and I will tell you that it is easier for me to eat before I go to a party. I load up. Like, if I know, okay, so like yesterday, I knew we had the party to go to, and it was going to be at about 2 o'clock. And I knew that, that doesn't really coincide with my eating schedule, but I'm going to go and I'm going to be stuffed before I go to this party so that I am not at one point, like, oh gosh, I got to eat something, or I'm desperate, or, anything. So yeah, I ate my typical breakfast of my scrambled eggs, mostly yolk, and the grass-fed ground beef that I get at Sam's, and lots of salt, and about 4 tablespoons of salted butter. So that's what I had for breakfast around 8:39. Then I went ahead and ate at about, it's probably like 12:45. I had, what did I have? Oh, I made egg salad. So I just used hard-boiled eggs, and I pulled most of the whites out, so it was mostly just yolks. And I make my own mayonnaise now. I use the recipe that I got off Two Krazy Ketos. So I make my own egg salad. I ate that, and then I had steak with tons of butter on it. So I was not hungry for the rest of the day. I also drank a couple of different electrolytes. So I kind of bounced back and forth between the Redmond's Relyte and the sugar-free Propel. They don't seem to bother me, so I'm very fortunate that they work for me. And then I add the Ketochow daily minerals to those things. I do like a half a dose. I split it up. I do like a half a dose in one drink in the morning, and then a half a dose just mid-afternoon. And then that way, because if I do a full dose of those Ketochow minerals, I will get really nauseous. Almost like the way you get nauseous if you take a multivitamin on an empty stomach. So, back to my point. If you have a holiday party coming up and you're struggling with, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to eat? And, there's not going to be anything that'll work for me. And I might go off the deep end, and I might mess up, and okay. It's so much easier to just be 100% instead of, I'm going to let myself slip up today. And I will tell you why. It does something to your, like, self-esteem. I know that sounds weird, but it's so much easier to just eat before you go. Just eat before you go. You'll be fine. Nobody's even gonna care. Like, nobody said a thing about me not eating. Nobody cares, because they're all busy doing their own thing. And if your family's like mine, it's like a big, loud, chaotic party. Nobody cares that you didn't eat their pie or whatever. Believe me, there was all kinds of stuff there. So I just wanted to make it a point that if you're struggling with, how am I going to eat? This is my tip, and it's to load up before you go, and make sure you're eating a ton of fat. Fat keeps you full, it fuels you, it satiates you, you feel good, it's good for your hair, it's good for your nails and your skin and your brain. It's so good for your brain. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We're so close to Christmas. I can almost, I was gonna say I can almost smell it, but no, that doesn't make sense. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air that it's coming. And it actually snowed here this morning for just like a minute. So I was like, oh my gosh. I would love to have a white Christmas. That's the only time I like snow, is on Christmas. Anything else, hate it. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video.